Poppen! Pantian are getting dangerously close, huh? Crap. Coach are very close. So here we are today in Sengkang, and we are gonna do the tutorial for a wheelie. There's a lot of debate that it could be a useful thing or it's just a circus trick. In terms of wheelie, you cannot just see it as a total trick itself. There are small components in the trick, in this trick that actually teaches you fundamentals in the future. So I think it could be a good thing to learn, and it's not as risky or dangerous compared to big airtime tricks and whatsoever, so on and so forth. In a wheelie, it's like a manual, but you're sitting down. So the difference is you're using the pedaling motion and a little bit of your body adjustment to keep your bike upright, versus a manual, which is entirely relying on your body, but the one you got to stand up. So these are the main differences. Then for the wheelie, you can practice it anywhere, like a long stretch of road, or open space, maybe not riding into pedestrians. Generally just a big space. Also, safety gear, it's the number one priority. So I have my helmet today, keep me safe in case I loop out. The gears will be around in the middle where there's resistance. You can feel like it's not too light, not too heavy, just nice. You could accelerate out of it, and then whenever you're comfortable, you can continue from there. So from the beginning, just a rolling, a casual rolling with the middle gear, thereabouts. The next is the pop. Okay, so in the pop, I'll break down to two different parts. One is the upper body, and one's the lower body. For the lower body, you start at first because you're starting with pedaling, right? So the timing of the pop is governed by the way you pedal. Usually you have to take a look at where's the master leg. Okay, so what happens is before you pop, there's a point where the leg will dip, and then there's a power stroke. Okay, but the misconception is people will use the master leg to power themselves up, but they are not using the upper body to help and assist with the motion. Neither are they using the other leg to pedal as well, because they are focused on the one master leg to keep it up, and once they go up, they forgot about the continuing of the pedaling and everything else. So the timing, for example, like me, I'm right leg forward, so usually is where I will put my right leg at about 6 o'clock at the bottom position, and at that point, that's where you actually pop off the wheelie. Just before that, I want to explain why so. It's because when you pop off the wheelie, I'll explain later in the upper body, with the upper body motion, there is an uplift motion. So there is a momentum for your bike to go up, even if you don't pedal. Alright. At this point, it's more logical to use the weaker foot to help you to bring the bike up. Because with momentum plus the weaker foot, you're able to bring up the bike out of a certain height. But after the momentum dies out, it will drop back down again. So that's where the master leg comes actually. So it starts with the left foot first, or the weaker foot first, then the master leg. So for me, it's the right foot forward. The motion of the pop usually starts when your right foot is at, or the master leg is at the 3 o'clock when it's flat. So that's where it starts to compress and everything on the upper body. Okay, so it will pop off when the master leg is at 6 o'clock at the bottom. This will generate a bit more momentum, and it compresses a bit on the fork and the shock. Okay, so I'll talk about upper body because it's easier to link both of them together. Okay, so the upper body, as you're pedaling normally, you have to consciously bear in mind of where the timing of your leg is. So you have to anticipate when your master leg is at 3 o'clock. So when it's 3 o'clock, that's where you have to start to get down and compress the fork, the front end. Compressing meaning like you're leaning the weight on the bars, and that's where it's a little bit of compression on the fork. The suspension actually do helps. You can set a fast rebound for the fork, but preferably a little bit slower on the rear. So like when you're popping it up, you don't pop up and down very frequently, and it throws you off a bit. For the front end, you just need to bend down, and the foot is at 3 o'clock. Then as you pedal to the 6 o'clock, that's when you push off. It's the weaker foot that's pedaling. After that, you have to leave your arms extend, just lean back, and continue the right leg. That's for the driving, for bringing you up. Okay. So when occasions when you're about to loop out, there's also a brake, but some are not comfortable with using the back brake for modulation. A good idea to understand actually how much braking force you need when you are wheeling is just a slight rub, a little rub, not entirely jammed, so you do not slam directly onto the floor or on the ground when you jam the brakes. Just a slight rub to distribute the momentum into the changing energy into the heat from the brakes. So you do not loop out, then you just keep maintaining the pedal resistance actually. So when you loop out, the feeling is a bit different. Casually rolling, normally pedaling, the timing is the same.
Yep.
Then you keep it on the speed. But you must bear in mind, just before your pedal reach 3 o'clock, that's when you start to go down. So for example, I'm coming, then 3 o'clock I go down. Then at here, I'll be locked at this position. So that's where I actually have to pop up. So I'll try again. Roll, 3 o'clock go down, 3 o'clock pop. So you can see the body is in one fluid motion, where I'll bend my elbows at 90 degrees at 3 o'clock. By 3 o'clock I'll be at here, then I'll just push off my foot.
Sick. Awesome.
It might feel a bit awkward at first because if you actually do it correctly in the beginning, you will feel like there's a lot of drive when they pop you off, or maybe you're uncomfortable with the gear actually, so you might revert back to the heavy gears. But nevertheless, you should try with the middle gear first. Get the pop right, so it brings some weight from your pedaling off, so you don't have to pedal so hard just to keep it from you up. When you're up, when you're wheeling, you're actually locking up your elbows a bit, so you're standing back, just leaning back like seesaw. The only thing that keeps you up is just the pedaling, and the only thing that stops you from going backwards is the brake. Okay, so the pass first.
Right. It's fair to say that when you say lean back, right? Is it leaning back as hard as you can, like leaning back at the back of the chair? That kind of imaginary.
You can think of it as sitting at the back part of the seat. You can think of it as you're trying to intently fall backwards, but don't forget to hold on to your handlebars. Because if you let go,
you die.
Might need to get a new helmet maybe.
Yeah,
if
true.
you're wearing one.
Yeah.
But you can't get a new skull.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, because what you're doing is to get your weight mostly behind the wheel hub, the rear axle. Because that's the balance point. And like a seesaw, most of the weight is actually not your waist now, it's actually your upper body. So that's why you got to extend your arms and tilt back after you push off.
That makes sense. A massive thanks to JJ here, our wonderful coach, who's really giving us the tips and pieces and the breakdown on how to make it really easy and digestible for most of us. So for now, we'll see you in the next series. All the best to your national service for serving the nation, and see you once again soon. Peace.